Maya was a girl who loved to ask questions. Her mind was always buzzing with wonder. Why is the sky blue? How do birds fly without flapping their wings all the time? Where does the sun go at night? Every day was a new opportunity for Maya to explore the world around her. She carried a little notebook to write down all the things she wanted to figure out. Her teachers said her curiosity was her greatest superpower. Maya just thought it was fun to be curious. She believed that for every question she had, there had to be an answer waiting somewhere to be found. One rainy afternoon during recess, Maya was exploring a quiet hallway at the back of her school. She noticed a door she had never seen before, tucked away behind a tall bookshelf. The sign was old and faded, but you could just make out Future Science Lab. Her heart beat faster with excitement. Slowly, she pushed the door open. Strange glass beakers, old charts of the stars, dusty models of atoms. It smelled like old books and the fizz of experiments. In the center, under a large white sheet, a big lumpy shape. Maya tiptoed closer. She grabbed a corner and pulled the sheet back. A machine unlike anything she had ever seen. A large shiny pod, colorful buttons, blinking lights, a comfortable-looking chair. It looked straight out of a science fiction movie. A big friendly green button glowed, inviting her. Maya climbed into the chair. Her fingers hovered over the green button. What would it do? Where would it go? Her mind raced with possibilities. Taking a deep breath, she pressed it firmly. The machine hummed to life. Lights danced in a rainbow.
Welcome, Explorer. I am Bolt, your science guide. Prepare for an adventure into the amazing world of science.
Our first stop is you. Before Maya could ask what the voice meant, the world outside the pod's window dissolved into a swirling tunnel of bright red light. It felt like she was sliding down the most exciting water slide ever invented. When the swirling stopped, she found herself floating in a place that looked like a busy city with rivers of red flowing all around her. Tiny, disc-shaped objects zoomed past the window like little red cars on a highway.
Where are we, Bolt?
We are inside a human body.
Those are red blood cells, and they are delivering oxygen everywhere, just like a pizza delivery service. Maya watched in awe as the red blood cells rushed through the wide tunnels, which Bolt explained were called blood vessels. It was incredible to think that this was happening inside her own body right at this very moment. The machine then glided into a new area that was thumping with a powerful, steady rhythm. Boom, 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 boom.
That is the heart. It is the most powerful muscle in the body. It works like a super strong pump, pushing blood to every single part of you, from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, every second of every day. This is the control center of everything. This is the brain.
Every time you have a thought, learn something new, or even dream, little sparks of electricity like those are firing inside your brain. It's what makes you, you. Maya thought about all the questions she had. Were they all tiny sparks inside her own brain? The idea made her giggle with delight.
Let's take a deep breath together.
When you breathe in, you pull in oxygen that your body needs to have energy. When you breathe out, you get rid of a gas called carbon dioxide that your body doesn't need. It's like your body's own fresh air system. Maya realized that even something as simple as breathing was a super important science adventure happening all the time. With another gentle whir, the red world of the human body faded away. The pod window switched to an endless ocean of darkness. Tiny glittering lights sprinkled the view like a sea of diamonds. Maya felt like she was floating in a sea of diamonds. Bolt, are those stars? She whispered, captivated. They are, Maya. Bolt's voice brimmed with excitement. They're so much bigger and farther away than they look from Earth. Each one is a giant, burning ball of gas, like our sun. There are more stars than grains of sand on all Earth's beaches. Isn't that an amazing thought? The pod sailed gracefully through silent space. A huge, fiery ball of orange light grew in the window. Then bright yellow flare filled the view. It was so bright, Maya had to squint. That's the sun, she exclaimed. That's right, Bolt confirmed. The sun is the star at the center of our solar system. You could fit 1 million Earths inside it. All the planets, including Earth, orbit it again and again. The sun gives us light and warmth to live. Bolt steered the pod toward a planet with glowing rings. The rings looked like they were made of ice. The rings were also made of rock, and tiny dust spun with them too. Welcome to Saturn, Bolt announced. It's called the jewel of the solar system for its rings. Other planets have rings, but Saturn's are the biggest and brightest. Scientists say the rings are billions of pieces of ice, rock, and dust. Some pieces are as small as a speck, others are as big as a house. Maya imagined ice skating on a giant sparkling ring. "What's that lonely rock doing out here?" she asked. "That is an asteroid," Bolt explained. Asteroids are rocky, airless leftovers from when the solar system formed about 4.6 billion years ago. Most live in a big belt between Mars and Jupiter. Mars, Jupiter. Sometimes they wander off on their own journey. Maya realized space wasn't empty at all. It was filled with incredible planets, fiery stars, and ancient wandering rocks, each with its own story to tell. The darkness of space dissolved into a brilliant, sunny green. The pod was now hovering just above the canopy of a lush, vibrant rainforest. The air was filled with the sounds of chirping birds, buzzing insects, and the distant call of a monkey.
Wow, where are we now, Bolt?
We've landed in a tropical rainforest, one of the most amazing places on Earth. It's home to more than half of all the different kinds of plants and animals in the entire world.
Let's take a closer look at how they all live and work together. The pod gently lowered itself to the forest floor, landing near a giant tree with huge roots spreading out like giant fingers. Maya watched a tiny seed on the ground begin to sprout. A little green shoot pushed its way out of the soil, reaching up towards the sunlight.
How do plants get so big from such a tiny seed?
That is the magic of photosynthesis. Plants use sunlight, water, and a gas in the air called carbon dioxide to make their own food.
This food gives them the energy to grow tall and strong, reaching for the sky.
That's a toucan. You might think its big beak is heavy, but it's actually very light because it's mostly hollow inside. The toucan uses its beak to reach for fruit on branches that are too small to support its weight.
Every animal has special features, called adaptations, that help it survive and thrive in its home. Maya saw how the toucan's beak was the perfect tool for getting its lunch, just like she used a fork.
They look so strong and organized.
The pod began to hum again, and the vibrant green of the rainforest slowly faded. The familiar sight of the dusty old science room came back into view. With a final soft whoosh, the pod's door slid open, and the blinking lights on the control panel dimmed to a gentle glow. Maya stepped out of the machine, her mind buzzing with everything she had seen. She had traveled through her own body, soared past giant planets, and explored a lively rainforest. The world felt so much bigger, so much more amazing than it had just an hour ago. She felt like a true explorer.
Science is all around you, Maya. It's in every breath you take, every star you see, and every ant you watch. The most important tool for any scientist is the one you already have: a curious mind. Never stop asking questions.
Maya smiled. Bolt was right. Her curiosity wasn't just fun. It was the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. She knew this was just the beginning of her adventures. Maya picked up her little notebook, which had fallen onto the floor. She flipped to a fresh, empty page. At the top, she wrote in big, bold letters, "My science discoveries." She started to write down everything she could remember. The red blood cells delivering oxygen like pizza, the giant rings of Saturn made of ice, and the toucan using its big, light beak to get fruit. Her hand could barely keep up with all the new ideas and questions that were popping into her head. She wanted to learn more about brains, stars, plants, and animals. As the school bell rang to signal the end of the day, Maya carefully placed the white sheet back over the incredible machine. It would be her and Bolt's secret. She walked out of the forgotten room, her heart full of excitement and wonder. The world was a giant, amazing science lab, and she couldn't wait to explore every corner of it. From that day on, Maya knew exactly what she wanted to be when she grew up. She was going to be a scientist, and her amazing journey of discovery was just getting started. Every day would be a new adventure.